I've been robbed at gunpoint. That is not fun. That was not fun. That sucked. This guy, bro, my friend had Yeezys. This is when Yeezys were like huge, huge. Yeezys were the shoe, like going for over 1,000 each. It was a pair of Yeezys, and then a Calvin Klein Supreme collab puffer jacket. You know, Supreme at that time was also much bigger. You know, I was with my friend. You know what I mean? It was me and him. We were in some sketchy ass spot at night. Like we were asking to get robbed. I can't lie. We were so stupid. He was supposed to meet up at a Starbucks like midday or like, yeah, around noon. He gets a text saying that the guy's gonna hang out with this girl or some shit like that, so he can't meet up. And then a few hours pass, and then all of a sudden he's free again. So then my friend calls me. I'm like, bro, it's too late. Like, don't go. Don't go. It's too late. You have to drive an hour to go there. Like, just, it's not worth it. He's like, nah, I'm gonna go. He goes, I'm gonna go with my girlfriend. And I'm like, uh-oh. Okay. They're gonna go. I'll go too. So I said, I bet if you're gonna go, I'll go. You know, just in case. Who knows? I'll go too. So then I went too, and we're on our way, and we're on our way, bro. And we should have seen the signs. Like, we're like 40 minutes into the hour-long drive. You know, he gets a text saying, hey, I can't meet at this Starbucks. Let's meet here instead. And we get pinged to like the most sus, like it's at the beach in a dark parking lot. We're thinking, we're already almost there. Let's just keep going. We get pinged to like a dark ass, empty parking lot next to the beach. And we're like, what? And I'm thinking like, yo, this isn't great. This is not ideal. They're like, nah, it's fine. So we move forward. You know, we get in there. We park. And then all of a sudden, and so, okay, so the way this parking lot is like set up, it's like, imagine like you're on a road trip and there's a parking lot for like a rest stop. There's no food. It's just bathrooms there. And there's like a small museum there, you know, like a small, like, oh, this is where you are right now. Look at our land kind of thing. It's like that, but like pitch black. So boom, we hop out in the middle of the parking lot, and then this dark figure, just this figure emerges from the darkness. And it's the guy. And he walks up, you know what I mean? And he has both hands in his big puffy jacket pockets. And I'll be honest, at the time, I didn't realize, you know, how stupid we were being in that message, right? So he had both hands in his big puffer jacket. Boom. He walks up. He's talking to us. It's almost Christmas. You know, he goes, I'm going to keep my hands in my pocket. I don't want you guys to feel uncomfortable. I'm going to keep my hands in my pocket. You guys just show me, you know, I want to make sure you guys feel all right. We're like, all right, cool. We show him the shoes, we show him the jacket, and then, bro, it's like, it's so stupid. Like, when I tell the story, I'm telling you, we were so stupid. Like, so stupid. So we continue, we show him the shit, whatever. And he goes, any way you can help me out on the price, like, you know, Christmas, you know, it's like almost Christmas. I want to, you know, I'm getting this for a friend or for my brother or some shit, you know, can you help me out? And he's like, brother, I'm already losing money on this, man. Like, I'm already losing a ton of money on this. I can't go any lower. I'm sorry. He goes, all right. And then he kind of like stops for a second. And then both hands come out of his pocket at once. He reaches down, cocks the Glock, one gun in his hand, cocks the Glock in our face, points it at my friend. He's pointing it right in front of, the gun's in front of my face, pointing at my friend. I'm basically like, what the, you know, like, I'm like completely in shock. In no way, shape, or form was I gonna be able to like be on my toes and react well to that. I was just like, I was straight stun locked. If he started popping shots, I don't know what I would have done. That shit was in my face though, pointed at my boy, and I'm like, ah. Oh. But you know what's crazy is this is how I knew my friend was nuts. All right, boom. This guy takes his gun out, cocks that shit in our face, aims it at my boy's head, in his face. He reaches and grabs the guy with the gun. Reaches and grabs the shoebox, and as he's doing that, my friend goes, ah, and like rolls his eyes. It was just like showing like, and rolled his eyes to the guy. Like all like it was just like, it was like he was Deadpool, and he was like he was like, ah, I don't want to have to do this, you know, like I just wanted this to be chill. And then like went into a fight stance, you know, but he didn't go into the fight stance. He just rolled his eyes and went, ah, and like exhaled like that. Like he was just like, man, like he just had enough of this shit. It was some NVL stuff, and I was like, yo, that was crazy. I was like, I am not on that energy. I'm scared. So then he reached over, grabbed the shoebox, grabbed the jacket out of my hand, and then he disappeared back into the darkness from which he came. And then this is the craziest part. This is probably the craziest part. You'd think like, you know, we hop back in the car and we tell his girlfriend, who's still in the driver's seat, and we're all doing this behind the car. We hop in the car and we go, we just got robbed. Just a heads up, I know we were like 2 yards away from you. I don't know if you noticed, but we just got robbed at gunpoint. And she goes, what? And we're like, yeah, no, like, yeah, for real. Like, we just got robbed. Like, you're right there, but that happened. And she goes, what? And then so we're starting to leave, but there's only one exit of this place. So we start driving out, and we see, I forgot to mention that when we pulled into the parking lot, there was a car like parked off to the side. Well, this guy, with like the engine off and everything, the guy runs to the car, hops into the back seat. It's the getaway car. He hops in the back. They start dooming. They start dipping. They're dipping hard. So then, you know, we start calling the cops. Hey, blah 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 blah. You know, this kind of car, blah 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 blah. And for some reason, our 4'10", my 4'10", you know, my friend's girlfriend, who's 4'10", she's just flooring it. She's chasing these guys. She starts chasing them. And we're like, turning right on this street, turning left on this street, heading south. And I'm like, yo, stop. I'm not trying to get shot. What are we doing? I said, this. And I'm texting Devin, we just got robbed. Like, dead ass, we just got robbed. So she calls me crying while we're chasing these people. And she goes, prove it's you. And I'm like, babe, it's me. Like, it's me. They didn't steal my phone. They probably should have. I don't know why they didn't steal our phones, but it's me. And she goes, and she's crying because she's freaking out because she didn't want me to go in the first place because it's a dumb idea because she's smart and, you know, we're dumb. So she's crying. And I'm like, Devin, it's okay. I love you. We're all good. For some reason, we're chasing them. And she goes, what do you mean you're chasing them? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why, but we're chasing them right now. And, you know, we're going to stop now. We're going to stop. And then, like, the dispatch was like, stop chasing them. What the are you doing? Pull over. Just tell us where they're going. Yo. So then, yeah, that's, you know. Zona, it's okay. Chill, Zoni. Chill, Zoni. Did they get caught? I don't know. I can tell you though, Zona, you gotta chill, brother. I could tell you that when I got home, because I still lived with my mom at the time, when I got home, I told my brother, and I was like, bro, I just got robbed at gunpoint. Shit was crazy. And he goes, what do you mean you just got, like, what, like, how are you just gonna come home and say that? And I was like, yeah. And I told him the whole story. And he goes, I don't know if you should tell mom or not. And I was like, I think I'm gonna tell her tomorrow. I was like, I'm gonna let her sleep, and then I'll tell her tomorrow. But yeah, I think, that was probably the dumbest shit I've ever done, to be honest. I can't believe she chased him. Sounds like you were hanging out with Ilya and got a call from Gigi telling you you're on some dumb shit. I mean, you're not far off, to be honest. But yeah, I told my mom about it, and she was like, well, I'm glad you're okay, but I don't know why you're so stupid. And I was like, yeah, it was pretty dumb, I can't lie. She goes, why'd you go? And I was like, my friend was going. I just wanted to make sure he was all right. Thank you. Oh, what I was going to say was, I can't lie though. You know, for like the next 2 weeks, because I mean, that was my only time I've been robbed. And, you know, I was thinking like, oh shit, he's going to try to come find me. Like I didn't understand like the levels of robbery, if that makes sense. You know, there's like tiers to this shit. You know what I mean? And I was thinking that guy was going to come find me and fuck me up. He would have had no way to find me. But that was a genuine fear of mine for 2 weeks. So I was like, I was freaking out for 2 weeks. I did not feel safe. But I got over it. I was freaking out, dude. I was freaking out. I remember going outside and being like, he's waiting for me outside. Like he's just gonna wait for me, you know? Like I don't know how they would have known. Like, I don't know, license plate and shit. Oh, they know where I'm going to school. They know this. They know that. They could, you know, whatever. However you track people nowadays, I don't know. But yeah, I got over it though. I don't think I'm in danger.